WROI is the first federal program. Hosts may have changed, but the program is still the same. Now continuing a long-standing tradition, streaming on the First Federal Facebook page and on WROI. It's time for the First Federal program.
And good morning, it is First Federal program time for December the 12th, and we welcome Tanner to the studio this morning. Good morning, sir.
Morning, Randy. How are we?
Hey, we're alive, we're moving, and it's not freezing cold yet.
Yeah, it's cold, but
Yeah.
not freezing
You're right,
cold.
right.
Yeah.
No, I can't say that.
And
Maybe in 24 hours or so.
some of the snow is gone.
It is starting to melt, which I don't know is always good if it's going to get this cold.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. And I'm the type of person, I don't enjoy snow, but I don't mind it around Christmas time. And now
Yeah,
last night I'm like, I wonder if we'll get a white Christmas now.
I
don't
looked
know.
at the forecast, and it sure is not looking like
Yeah.
it, because it's going to get cold, then warm up,
You're right.
and it looks like about 40 Christmas Day.
Yeah,
So
that's a
I'm
little
gonna-
balmy for Christmas.
there's going to be those ugly piles of white stuff
Yeah.
everywhere, but yeah,
Yeah,
it's going to be interesting.
yeah. But,
Welcome to Indiana, right?
yeah, we never know what we're going to get. It's week to week, day to day.
Exactly.
This time of year.
And some days we get a combination of
That's true.
all the seasons.
That's true, but not snowing this morning.
No.
Not too icy out there. Maybe in a few.
Now, there was when I
spots.
came in at a little after 5 this morning. There was some dusting going
Yeah.
on, but it didn't last long.
Yeah. So it looks like this weekend, like you said, to be a little
Now, if you're heading south, you might get into some
Right.
snow, it looks like.
right.
So,
Right. Yeah. Northern part should
yeah.
be good.
It looks
And it
like-
switched. It looked like earlier in the week
Uh-huh.
it was going to be in the northern part.
So, but it may switch again. Who
Yeah.
knows?
Yeah. It's out of our hands.
Yeah,
so
wake up and see.
We can just talk about it. Well, we got a fun show in store today. We got Jaci McCallen of the Fulton County Animal Adoption Education Center that's going to be joining us here momentarily.
Awesome.
Talk about a lot going on there. Their upcoming fundraiser this year, which is different, a different type of fundraiser than they've done in the past.
Looking forward to hearing about it.
So, my trivia question this morning
Uh-oh.
is dog related.
Ooh.
What is currently the best-selling dog toy on Amazon?
Oh, my.
I'll give you 4 choices.
That's nice of you.
So you got the Benny Bone Wishbone Durable Dog Chew Toy, the Chuck It Ultra Bowl Dog Toy,
Okay.
the Chuck It Interactive Dog Toy Ultra Fetch Stick, or the Best Pet Supplies Interactive Squeaky Dog Chew Toy. They're all top sellers.
They're all
I'll give
top
you that.
sellers,
So,
okay.
but there's one that people are buying more often right now off Amazon than the
Yeah,
others.
I don't know where you come up with some of these questions.
You and me both.
By the way, I missed last week's.
Yes, I heard.
My streak stopped.
I heard.
I know.
So, well,
We got to start a new one this
Yep,
week.
start a new one and continue it right into 2026.
There we go.
So, sports got a lot going on this time of year.
It is crazy.
You still
time.
got football, professionally and collegiately. You got basketball, all 3 levels: high school,
Yeah.
collegiate, and professional. Baseball winter meetings are starting up soon, and people.
Spring practice right around the corner.
Yeah, spring training, pitchers and catchers will be reporting in February, and tons of local sports going on. It's a fun time of year. And speaking of local sports, what is going on right now?
Well, we got the Zebras traveling to North Judson tonight. Now it's a time change over
Right.
there, so
Right.
it's a 6:30 JV game tonight. So varsity will be about 8 o'clock or so. So we'll be on the air with Rochester Ford pregame show about 7:40, and then tomorrow we'll start with Coach's Corner, and then we go to Wabash in the afternoon with the girls. Noon JV start. That's a full JV tomorrow. So varsity will be about 1:30, pregame 1:10. Then tomorrow night we're back at Rochester High School with the guys, and they take on the Logansport Barons. So
Busy time of year for you.
it is. We got to get it all scrammed in here before the holiday.
Yep.
So, but yeah, so it's 3 games this weekend here on Giant FM, and then of course Sunday, the Colts.
Colts with I'm assuming he's going to start. I don't know though. I haven't seen possibly new quarterback.
Yes, there is a new quarterback in the quarterback room.
Yeah, Philip Rivers, who
or I should say, a former quarterback.
yeah, last time we've seen him was 5 years ago in 2020 as part of the Colts. He's now 44 years old and decided.
He said he never thought about it until
Yeah.
I called him.
Yeah.
That's kind of interesting. I've seen a lot of interviews, and I'm hoping Riley Leonard can do it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the knee injury is, and if I'm him, unless I'm on crutches and my doctor says I can't play,
yeah.
I'm playing
Yeah.
because this is an opportunity for him
Sure. Show what he
to
can
make
do.
a name.
Yeah.
I mean, if he wants a career in the NFL, this could be the start of it.
Well, the Colts are still in the playoff mix. I mean, things are starting to look a little murky
Yeah.
with the injuries and losing last week.
If he could get him back into
Jaguars,
where
but-
looking positive,
Yep.
could make a name for himself.
They are 13.5-point underdogs at Seattle Sunday at 4:25.
And that's not a bad thing. I think instead of having, because
No
everybody's
pressure
kind of
on
looking past you now
Yeah.
because you don't have a quarterback.
Yeah.
But I think you still got a number 28 running back that might have
Yeah,
something
he's a
to say
good one to
about
have
that.
back
Yeah,
there. And pretty good, at least at times,
Yeah.
offensive line.
Yeah.
So
when they want to be.
when they want to be. Then the Bears dropped one last week to the Packers.
That was a tough one.
It was a good game, but a tough one. They're 9-4, 7.5-point favorites hosting the Browns, who are 3-10. That's Sunday at
Shouldn't
1.
be a problem
Should
there.
be a get-right game, I think, kind of.
Kind of surprised it's only 7. But
Yeah, me too. But the Browns just lost to the Titans last week.
yeah.
It's the NFL's week-to-week league. I mean, last
Oh, it
night,
is.
I don't think anybody expected the Falcons to beat Tampa Bay, and Tampa Bay blew a 2-touchdown lead in the fourth quarter. So you never
Anything
know.
can happen.
You never know.
They're human.
Yep. College football, we know the playoffs set.
Some
One
interesting.
team from Indiana in, and that's Indiana
Yeah.
Hoosiers.
And my wife goes, "Who would have ever guessed that Indiana would have been in and Notre Dame not?"
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm almost out of words
Yeah.
anymore from a Purdue fan standpoint.
now the pressure. I think I honestly feel it's more pressure this year
Sure.
because everybody's like, "Is it real?"
Right.
Siggs won his second Big Ten Coach of the Year. I mean,
Well, in the one seed, I mean,
Yeah.
that brings pressure
Now
upon
one
itself. You get the bye.
because Oregon didn't do well in the 1 seed last year.
Right.
It's a tougher road. It
Yeah,
really is.
it is.
I mean, Saturday night I was like, do we want to win or
You're right.
would we rather have the number 2?
Right.
Could see Ohio State again.
Could definitely. It's
If
going to be
it
interesting.
pans out. So
Interesting.
that would be very interesting.
I think of the 12 teams, I was saying this the other day to a friend, I think, in my opinion, only 6 have like a legitimate shot to win. And Indiana's one of those 6. But I think there's some, you look at it, like, they're not going to win a game. There's some, they might win 1 game, but I don't think they can win 2.
Of course, I was watching something on Facebook and it was SEC fans, so
Yep.
they're all full SEC. They're never going to back down coming
Yep.
from Big Ten. But they've got 3 of the ones that we're talking. They've got Georgia over Indiana.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, Georgia lost 1 game to
Yeah.
Alabama, but they got the revenge last week, so they're
They
tough.
said Georgia's playing really well.
They are.
So
They are.
let's see.
And there's
Because there's a long break here in
Yeah.
between, especially if you got the bye. I mean, you got an extra week there.
And don't count out Ohio State either. Even
No.
though they lost, that
Yeah.
happened to them last year, and it kind of was what they needed
Yeah,
to get back
I'm
focused
sure
again,
Ryan
so.
Day's not happy.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
But
It'll be
yeah,
interesting.
but with that break in there now, I mean,
Right.
with the 4 teams with the bye,
It's a long break.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
that's-
January 1st.
yeah. So there's a lot can happen in between.
Yep.
there.
So it'll be interesting. And you got guys, not on those teams per se, but starting to enter the portal, which doesn't open until January 2nd this year, which is, I don't understand who makes the calendar for college football, but these are supposed to be student athletes. I still don't know how you can jump in the portal when semester starts, but
Right. And
that's
then
over my head. So.
and then also a bunch of coaching changes.
Yeah, and there's
coming,
still,
so-
Michigan's
Still
open,
happening.
and,
Yeah.
and NFL jobs haven't poached anybody yet. I mean, that'll be a couple weeks.
Uh-huh. As teams get eliminated and they'll be starting to.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of movements.
Yeah, so a lot of interesting times here the next 30, 60 days.
Absolutely. And tomorrow on the hardwood, a lot of college basketball going on in state. You got Purdue hosting Marquette at 2 o'clock on Peacock. You have Notre Dame hosting Evansville at 2 o'clock on the ACC network. And Butler hosting Providence tomorrow at 2 o'clock on TNT. Then at nighttime, you have Indiana traveling to Kentucky at 7:30 on ESPN.
You can play as well as they did against Penn State.
Yeah,
That'll be a fun game, but
Yes.
if they don't get started any better than they did against Louisville, it'll probably be about the same outcome.
Well, I hear you. Purdue did not look good at all
No.
last Saturday against Iowa State. got ran off the floor in their own home floor. That doesn't happen very often. First half, pretty sluggish against Minnesota, and then the second half, they woke up. So
Yeah.
hopefully,
I think
they
they
wake up call.
found those magic words at halftime.
Yeah, I would have liked to
coming
be a
from
fly
Mr.
on the
Painter.
wall,
Yeah.
I think, a little bit here.
You might have learned a few things.
Yeah. So, but it's, like I said, it's a fun time of year to be a sports fan.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff going on.
And you know, with college basketball, it's still early, so
Oh, yeah, it is.
There's a lot
It
of
is.
bouncing around, a lot of teams still trying to figure out because
Sure.
of the NIL and the
Yeah.
portal, and
Takes a while to gel.
yeah, they're still trying to figure things out.
Yep. So, got some tidbits here this morning. On this day, 1930, the Baseball Rules Committee revised the rule book and changed the rule that a ball bouncing into the stands would now be a ground rule double, not a home run.
Yeah, that probably a good thing.
I think that worked out
That's
best.
probably a good change.
On this day, 1946, Tide introduced laundry detergent.
Really
Yes. I
interesting.
think that worked out well for them.
Yeah, no kidding.
Not like in my house, we use Tide pots.
Yeah,
we
I
don't
was
use-
gonna say they still are
Yep.
making a fortune.
Yep. And on this day, 1980, Apple made its initial public offering on the U.S. stock market. 38 years later, it would become the first U.S. company valued at over $1 trillion. First over $2 trillion 2 years after that, and the first over $3 trillion 3 years after that.
Crazy.
Just
Yeah. It's still going.
it's still going. Yeah, would have been nice to own some of that stuff back then.
Oh man, yeah, if you'd have bought in the ground level.
Yep. And today is Gingerbread House Day.
How appropriate.
Gotta be honest, it's been a long time since
Yeah,
I've done
I
gingerbread.
can't remember last
Probably
time.
back in elementary
Uh-huh.
school or maybe middle school. National Poinsettia Day,
Okay.
fitting this time of year. International Sound Check Day.
Uh,
Probably do that a time or two
we're
here in the
sounding good, I
studio.
hope.
National Salesperson Day. National Ding-a-Ling Day. I feel like that's a term kind of in the past.
I was gonna say,
Everybody
you,
call each other
you couldn't.
Ding-a-ling
Yeah, you
anymore.
couldn't say that much now.
That's probably a nice diss compared to what people call each other now. And Lost and Found Day, which is always
Yeah. Kind of like my socks in the laundry. You
Yeah.
think you lost
Isn't
them,
that
and then you
incredible?
find them
Isn't that
a week
incredible?
or two later.
I swear the washer and the dryer eat them sometimes.
Yes.
Like, I don't know where they go. Upcoming events: the Times Theater is holding a free movie for kids tomorrow, starting at 2 o'clock. That's the movie Prancer.
That's always a classic.
I have not seen that one. Oh, I think now I say that. Now I'm thinking I might have seen that one.
Been a while.
Been a while, yeah. let's put it that way. Been a while, but it is free of admission for kids. Concessions and everything, of course, will cost, but always good that they put on those.
Yeah, they do a
for
great job
kids,
this time of
and
year.
I know they have, not right now this time of year, but throughout the year they have movie deals for seniors at different times. So, and they've had a lot of music events. They got another one coming up next weekend.
Yeah.
So.
It's been a crazy time over
Yeah, it's been.
It's awesome.
It's amazing to think it's been a couple years now. It's been open around this
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, it's always
So-
fun to talk to Julie and hear the total number of people that's
Yeah.
been through there, and you know the distance that people are coming. It's
Right.
just, you know, it's not just all Rochester
No,
people. We
no,
know a
not
lot
at
of
all.
out-of-towners that follow these groups that they're bringing in. And
Yeah.
a lot of these groups are requesting to return.
And to come back, which
yeah.
is great. I mean, that's a telltale sign that you're doing something right there. And I could be misspeaking, hopefully I'm not, but just by seeing pictures on Facebook and everything, I mean, they have full houses almost every time they have a show. I would guess the numbers of attendance are probably up this year compared to last year.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see. But
Yeah.
I know last weekend's Tennessee Whiskey one, even with the weather, was well attended. So,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do a drawing every month in-house at the bank to be able to use our table there that we have reserved. And First Federal family members can say if they want in the drawing, then we do a spin wheel and a random. It was pretty popular to get into it for this month, I think, just because of that show last week. So
It was yeah, because we had tickets to give away thanks to the Times Theater, and it was about quadruple the number of entries that I've had for any other show.
Right.
So.
country music's popular. Chris Stapleton's still
Yeah.
popular, active act. So
Yeah, Tennessee Whiskey nailed it from what I hear.
Yep. I heard good things as well. So, well, at the bank we're open from 8:30 to 5 today, and tomorrow from 8:30 to noon. We'd love to see you. And if you can't make it into any of our 6 lobbies, that's all right. You can always bank with us online and with our free mobile app, which is, like I said, free. Download on either the Android device or the iPhone. Just go to the App Store or Google Play Store. Type in. You can type it. There's different combinations that work. First Federal Savings Bank, FFSB, First Federal Rochester. Look for the white star with the green background, and you know you got the right one.
And it's easy to use too.
Very easy to use.
If I can do it, anybody can.
Excuse me. And our ATM's open 24/7 as well. If you need some cash. So, you know, a lot of people are traveling this time of year for the holidays. Also for holiday shopping. I'm not gonna call it last minute shopping because still got.
Oh yeah, there's still
almost 2 weeks.
Yeah, you got
That's
2
not
weeks.
last minute.
No.
Trust me on that.
No. Now maybe next week when we're talking, that might be closer. But.
Yeah, but if you're traveling, if you're in an area that doesn't have a First Federal branch, an ATM, don't worry, we're part of the MoneyPass network. So you get on moneypass.com, type in the zip code of the area you're in, and it'll show you the different ATMs in that area that are part of the MoneyPass network. Use that ATM, you won't get charged surcharge fees. Works pretty darn easy.
Yeah,
so
simple.
It's very nice to save yourself a few dollars. And we offer simply free checking accounts and simply free business accounts. Right now, when you open a new checking account, you get a free gift. And I just realized I didn't bring it with me this morning. I thought about it last night, didn't make myself a note. So that's consistency with me, though, Randy. I always forget it the first week of the news cycle. But we are offering a slow cooker right now.
Okay.
So we've done the slow cookers in the past, and they usually go over pretty well.
Awesome.
This one's a nice colors.
Yeah.
I think people really enjoy it.
Yeah,
so,
cool.
So, and there's other ways you can get that gift if you don't want to open up a new account. One of those ways is just to refer a friend.
Yeah.
You can do that in person or online. And when your friend comes in to open up an account, not only will they get a gift for opening the account, you will as well for just referring them.
Awesome. Awesome. What a deal.
Yep. And if you're looking for a new home, or maybe you want to start that process and get pre-approved, come talk to Ben Dalton or Stacy Wilson at our Rochester branch, or Ryan Austin at our Winnemac branch. They'd be happy to help you. Interest rates have been pretty steady lately, so and a lot better now than they were at the start of the year. So
and the houses aren't lasting long
exactly.
once they go on the market.
Marry the house, date the rate, we like to say. So, don't wait for that perfect rate. If the house of your dreams is on the market, come in, get pre-approved. Let's get the wheels in motion, and you can always refinance in the future.
Yes.
And we offer commercial lending for businesses. Contact Zach Ruger for more information. His direct line is 574-223-1731. And if you're thinking about retiring, maybe you want to move a 401k over from a previous employer, maybe you want to get a 529 plan started for a child in your life, contact Mark Blueball or Brian Bell of our Financial Services Department. They'd be happy to help you with any of those. Their direct line is 574-223-1705. And to stay up to date with the latest going on at First Federal Savings Bank, make sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on X and Instagram at FF Banking is our handle on those 2 platforms. Like us on LinkedIn and subscribe to our YouTube channel, which you can see an archive of First Federal radio shows dating back to 2019.
That's a long time ago.
Yes, and the studio we're standing in right now has changed a bunch too. You can see that transformation on those as well. It's kind of fun to go back and see. We are the only locally owned bank in Fulton County. We don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best. Borrowers must meet underwriting guidelines. We're FDIC insured and equal housing lender, and our NMLS number is 39927.
Makes it legal. Ready for the fun part of the show.
Legal, ready for the fun part of the show, which we're going to be talking with Jaci McCallen of the Fulton County Animal Adoption and Education Center. Morning, Jaci.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for joining us this morning.
Yeah, of course, happy to be here.
So, for anybody who might not be familiar with you, and give us a little bit of your background out there.
Yeah, sure. I've actually been at the shelter for 9 years now, so I'm not new to the shelter. I am new to being the director, so I just completed my first full year as director.
Congratulations.
Thank you, yeah. It's been a journey. I never really thought I'd end up in this line of work, so to be somewhere for almost a decade, I love it. I love everything about it. I actually moved about an hour away, and I still commute over an hour.
Oh, that's great. That's dedication.
Yeah, no, I love it. I'm not ready to leave yet, so we'll keep trucking out there. Things are going well. It's been It's been a crazy last couple of years. I think all over the country we're dealing with an animal crisis in shelters.
Sure.
They're all overfilled. Adoptions have slowed. The economy's hard. So the last couple of years have been very interesting in comparison to the 7-8 years I was there prior. So we're trying new things, which kind of leads us into the Jordan's Way conversation today. But anything we can do to raise money and help, we're really trying to work at.
Yeah, you just mentioned Jordan's Way. It's a fundraiser. You guys do some sort of fundraiser every year, and this one's definitely a different twist, I think, on a fundraiser you've done in the past.
It is. It definitely out of our comfort zone a little bit in what our comparison to what our traditional fundraisers
Which
have been.
maybe not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah, no. We've seen it be really successful. So Jordan's Way is specifically, Chris runs it in order to kind of shine spotlight on small shelters specifically. You know, the ones that are out in rural areas that take in a lot of animals, do a lot of good, but in a really small capacity, and don't always get seen. So we miss a lot of funding opportunities and things like that. So his goal is to kind of shine light on us and the dogs. Specifically in the shelter that have been there for a long time. He started the fundraiser after losing his dog that he had adopted after being in the shelter for 2 years. The dog, Jordan, was kind of deemed unadoptable, been there a long time, and it broke his heart because ended up being the best dog he ever had. So in honor, he has gone around, he does like 300 fundraisers a year. He goes all over the country, and he does live Facebook fundraisers. So it will be on our Facebook page. It will be live from 10 to 1 on the 18th, December 18th. And yeah, it's new for us. So we've never done this, but it's going to be a lot of challenges, a lot of fun games. We have some bailouts. We're hoping to get, the sheriff's department, hopefully the fire department, some of the other big people in town out there to do some fun things. So yeah, it's new and we're excited to see.
So definitely keep your eye out on Facebook, like from 10 to
1 next Thursday, the 18th, and we do still need volunteers. So if anybody wants to come out and participate, and we also need just funds. Any business in town that wants to offer like a matching donation, we can use that as part of the fundraiser as well. Get some donations matched and stuff like that. So if they're interested in donating, even if they can't physically participate, they can always reach us, either Facebook, call us, email me, etc.
So when you were thinking about coordinating this Jordan's Way fundraiser, did you talk to other shelters that had previously gone through this, or how did this idea come about?
So we saw it online, and they actually advertise online specifically what state they're going to be in at that time.
Okay.
So they had posted online, and yes, there was another smaller, it's like a rescue group, it's actually not a shelter, that had, it's Happy Senior Rescue, but they had found, they had been selected, and then we saw them, and they're a little bit smaller they're foster and stuff like that, foster based, but they're smaller than us, so we assumed if they could get selected, we had a good shot at getting selected too. So we kind of just shot them a quick message with our numbers. We do take in, for being such a small shelter, we do a lot of really, really good stuff. We take in about 1,000 animals a year. We save 98% of the dogs that come to us, about 97% of the cats. So that is a lot of good for a very small community. So we're like, we have a good shot at this. So we went ahead and put in kind of like a preview, like an application with them. And when we got the call, that was really exciting. And then we had an initial conversation that kind of gave us a rundown of more what it was going to be, because all we had seen are these little clips online. So we're all like, okay, this is a little out of our comfort zone, but some of these really tiny shelters are raising, $10, $15, some $50,000. So it could be really, really beneficial to the shelter.
You have a goal in mind?
Our goal right now is $15,000. So we're hoping we can at least hit that. I mean, if we can go over, obviously, yay. And it's something that Jordan's Way, they'll come back again. So if we have a very successful fundraiser this year, I know there was one shelter in Texas they've gone to, I think, 4 years in a row. So it's super successful. Maybe we can even have them back next year, especially after we kind of see what it's like this year. Like I said, I know it's a little new for everybody, so we're still feeling it out.
I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun to see different members around the community on the Facebook page and getting involved.
We'll have Santa there too. I know we have Santa coming.
But the neat part of it is it's something different, something unique. So it hopefully will draw interest just to see what's going on.
And on the same day, we're going to do a small volunteer appreciation thing too. So there'll be some snacks there, there'll be some food, there'll be some gift bags. It's going to be more than just Jordan's Way too. So any volunteers that can't participate, 10 to 1, that's fine. You can still stop out at the shelter, walk through, get a snack, say hi to us, take a photo, maybe participate in one of the activities. Because we know people work. It is Thursday, it's during the day. So even if you can't commit to the full 10 to 1, we'd still love to have you stop by.
And too, it highlights if nothing else, it gets the word out.
Yeah, no, yeah. Any advertising is good advertising. I mean, we want to get out there. Just people walking through. Heck, it could stem some adoptions just from people seeing animals online or walking through.
Absolutely. I mean, you guys, locally, especially just for Fulton County, you have one of the more popular Facebook pages out there.
Yeah,
Your presence really strong. I mean, a lot of people might not be people,
Yes.
but I think the majority of people like either dogs, cats, if not both. I mean, animals tug on our heartstrings. We have a soft spot in our hearts for animals. So I think, I think you'll have a lot of traffic.
Yeah, I'm hoping. I'm really hoping
I really
so.
do. I really do. And you said earlier when you were introducing yourself that you've been with the shelter for 9 years.
Yes.
And now the director for 1 year. What are some of the changes you've seen over those 9 years? Maybe just industry-wide or specifically?
I mean, I think for our shelter specifically, what was really cool is when I started, we didn't have our adoption building. We had just our intake. We had one small building that had been donated to us from the training center. So to watch it grow from one building to two, having a whole brand new building, watching that grow up, kind of glow up, so to speak. It was really cool. I think the biggest change for me in the industry has been the massive flood of animals. It used to be one of those things where around Christmas time, sometimes we would even post that we had no dogs in kennels and things like that. I have a wait list still. I've almost every kennel is full. The economy has changed pretty drastically. It's maybe not in comparison to 9 years ago, but especially in the last 3 or 4 years. So we're seeing more tragic things, and that is a little bit harder. We're seeing people that are living out of their car. They can't take care of their animals anymore. They have housing restrictions, breed restrictions, all these things, and it's been hard to see the last couple of years. So I think that's the biggest thing, is just watching the intake of animals. I mean, the intake is increasing because people need help.
Yeah.
And we are, kind of a people program too. I know people always think of cats and dogs when they think of us. That's not the case. I mean, we do a lot of really good for the community, Fulton County. We have a pet food pantry for people, so this time of year I know it's really hard. We've got Christmas and all of that stuff. We always have pet food. We'll give out pet food so that families aren't putting themselves out, especially around Christmas time, to help feed their pets. We do low-cost spay and neuter. I mean, $25 a cat. You can't beat that. We have a low-cost vaccine clinic that operates. We do all routine vaccinations and preventatives. Very, very ineffective cost. So while it seems like we're just animal-oriented, we're not. We're people-oriented too. So we're hoping, to continue to do that too for the community as well, and get that foot traffic, get everybody in there, see what we're able to do for them and how we can help their families too.
We're talking with Jaci McCallen this morning, the director at the Fulton County Animal Adoption and Education Center. And every time I have somebody from the center on, I make sure I say that full title because I don't think people understand the emphasis also on the education part.
Yeah,
that goes with everything.
I think the emphasis on that and the importance of why it's even in the name is a lot of shelter intakes, a lot of things can be diverted if people have resources. And our goal is to obviously take in as few animals as we need to physically, but also still offer these people all of these opportunities, all these resources, all these different things that can help them. And I think the hardest part of my job would be telling people no. People outside of Fulton County especially, we have to prioritize Fulton County. We are, funded, city county funded in part, and it's hard when I get surrounding shelters that, people calling us from other communities needing our help, and it's really hard to say no. A lot of times these people are really down and out on their luck and they really just need someone to help them. So having other resources for them, being able to educate them in other avenues that doesn't necessarily involve me taking the animal in, but maybe guiding them to low cost vet care, guiding them to another rescue group, guiding them, to low cost spay and neuter options, just all these different things that can help them keep the animal in their home, or even just as simple as, like I said, providing food for them. Sometimes people just need a little bit of extra food to get through till the next payday, and we love being able to do that for the community.
That's great. One more time, Jaci, details about the fundraiser coming up.
Yeah. So next Thursday, December 18th, 10 to 1. If you want to participate in the whole event, we would love that. But you do have to be there a little bit earlier. So it's about 8:40 arrival. That way we can go ahead and get all the details hashed out before the event actually starts. You can sign up if you want to sign up to be like an actual full day participant. You can call us, you can Facebook message us, email me, whatever you need to do to get out to us. We will be happy to sign you up. It'll be pretty easy to do if you call, and we can give you a few more like minor details about like parking, things like that if you're actually interested in coming. But most importantly, like I said, we still need hands, but we also still need donors. So at any business in town, it will be publicity for your business as well, because on Facebook during the live, they will shout out, hey, this business is going to match up to $500 in donations. Let's see if we can match it. So any businesses that would like to match or anything like that, we would love that. It'd be super helpful to the shelter. But yeah, next Thursday, 10 to 1. We'd love to have everyone there.
It's gonna be an exciting day.
It will be. What's your email address so they get a hold of you?
Yeah, my email address is kind of long, so bear with me, but it's Jaci, Jaci, at Fulton Co. So Fulton Co. animalcenter.org.
Okay, perfect.
All right, perfect. Anything else you'd like to plug this morning before we?
No, I think I'm good. We're hoping for an exciting, like, fun, upbeat day. So anybody that wants to come out and bring that for us next Thursday, we would really, really love to have everyone we could.
10 to 1 on Facebook Live and
Sounds like
also
fun.
just at the shelter
Just
in
stop
person.
out. Yeah.
All right, Randy and Jackie, you can participate in this as well, and Jody also, who's been running the camera this morning.
Hiding behind the scenes.
Trivia question: what is currently the best-selling dog toy on Amazon?
Ugh.
The Benny Bone Wishbone Durable Dog Chew Toy. That's kind of a mouthful. Chuck It Ultra Ball Dog Toy, the Chuck It Interactive Dog Toy Ultra Fetch Stick, or the Best Pet Supplies Interactive Squeaky Dog Chew Toy.
I'm gonna go with the fetch stick.
Fetch Stick,
I'm gonna go with the squeaky dog toy.
Squeaky Dog Toy.
No idea.
No idea. She's the expert for a reason.
That's right.
Squeaky Dog Toy. Best Pet Supplies Interactive Squeaky Dog.
See, I just
Chew
can't
Toy.
stand the squeaky dog toy, so yeah, that's why I went with the fetch stick.
Yeah, my dog gets the squeakers out within like 2 minutes.
Uh-huh.
So, but I did click on it to see all the different animals, but the thumbnail had a chicken on it.
Ah,
So, I mean, there you go.
there you
So,
go.
It will close with some words of wisdom from an African proverb. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together.
Ah, all right, all right. Jackie, good luck. Thank you for stopping in this morning. Tanner, thank you. We'll talk to First Federal again next Friday morning.
We'll be here. Thanks, Ray.